Our Universe Inside Out, Part 1. A Shah Noveen presentation like no other, a deep dive into the core of creation. Cosmic energy called Akasha, the foundation of all things. Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into something fascinating, the concept of Akasha. If you're curious about the origins of the universe, the nature of reality, or how everything is connected, you're in the right place. We're about to explore ideas that ancient philosophers, scientists, and even modern thinkers have pondered for ages. I'll keep things as simple and engaging as possible. So let's dive in. The beginning of everything, the Big Bang and beyond. Let's start with a story you might already know. The Big Bang. Imagine a point so tiny, so incredibly small, that it's billions of times smaller than the head of a pin. Out of that one single point, our entire universe was born in a massive explosion. This theory, called the Big Bang, is widely accepted by scientists. But here's the catch. It explains what happened, but not why or how it happened. It leaves us with many questions. After the Big Bang, scientists expected the universe might eventually slow down or even collapse back into itself. But thanks to the Hubble Space Telescope, we learned something amazing. The universe isn't just expanding, it's expanding faster and faster. But wait, how could that be? The mystery of dark matter and dark energy. As it turns out, most of what makes up the universe is invisible to us. The stuff we can see, like stars, planets and galaxies, makes up only about 4% of the universe. The rest is made up of mysterious things called dark matter and dark energy. Dark matter and dark energy aren't visible, but they're everywhere, like an invisible web connecting everything. It's as if the universe has a hidden nervous system that links all things together. The universe as vibration, Nada Brahma. Ancient thinkers, especially from the Vedic tradition in India, had their own way of understanding this hidden universe. They called it Nada Brahma, which means the universe is sound. This might sound strange, but they believed that everything in existence is connected through vibrations, like the strings of a giant cosmic instrument. This vibration, or energy field, has many names. Some call it Akasha, others call it the primordial Om, or the Logos. No matter what we call it, this vibrational field connects all things. It's the common root of all spiritual experiences, religions, and scientific explorations. The web of the universe, Indras Net. To better understand this, let's look at an ancient idea from Buddhism called Indras Net. Imagine a giant spider web stretching out into infinity. Each point on the web is like a drop of water, reflecting all the other drops around it. Each drop contains a reflection of every other drop, like a network where everything reflects and contains everything else. This idea of Indra's net shows how deeply connected all things are. It's like a hologram where even the smallest part contains the pattern of the whole universe. Nikola Tesla and the power of Akasha. Now let's talk about someone you might recognize. Nikola Tesla. Tesla was a brilliant inventor, responsible for technologies like alternating current electricity, which powers almost everything in our lives today. Tesla was fascinated by the ancient Indian teachings about Akasha. He even worked with a yogi named Swami Vivekananda to understand this deeper knowledge of the universe. Tesla believed that Akasha wasn't just a philosophical idea, it was real. He thought of it as a kind of etheric field that fills space and is filled with vibration. This field, or Akasha, connects every part of the universe, just as electricity flows through wires. Akasha is like the canvas, and everything in the universe is painted on it with the brush strokes of vibration. Fractals Patterns of nature. In modern times, we've found a way to see these patterns of vibration in action through something called fractals. Fractals are complex, repeating shapes found everywhere in nature, from snowflakes to mountain ranges to our own bodies. Even though fractals can be incredibly complex, each part of a fractal pattern contains the whole pattern, just like Indra's net. Fractals show us that everything in the universe is connected. It's like the universe has its own thumbprint, and we see that thumbprint everywhere. When we look closely, fractals reveal that even the tiniest part of nature contains the same complexity and beauty as the whole. If you're enjoying our video, please pause, subscribe and like our channel. The power of vibration cymatics. You might be wondering how vibrations actually create patterns. This is where a field called Cymatics comes in. Simatics studies how sound vibrations can create visible patterns. When sand or water is placed on a vibrating surface, it forms beautiful, complex shapes. The higher the frequency, the more intricate the pattern. Think about it. If sound can create such stunning shapes, imagine what the vibrations of Akasha could do. Simatics gives us a glimpse into how vibration creates form, and it reminds us that what we think of as solid is really just energy vibrating in complex patterns. The secret of water and life. Water is particularly special when it comes to vibration. It can hold on to the energy of vibrations almost like a memory. This is one reason why water is so essential for life. In a way, water is alive, responding to and holding on to vibrations. If you've ever felt calmer by a stream or the ocean, you might have experienced this energy. Vibrating water and earth make up most of the mass in plants and animals, connecting all life to the vibrations around us. Akasha and the creation of reality. All these ideas, Akasha, Indras Net, Cymatics, fractals, come together to show us that the universe isn't a collection of separate things, it's one interconnected web of energy. Even our thoughts and perceptions are part of this web. When we observe something, we're not just seeing it, we're actually helping create it. By focusing on patterns we find beautiful or meaningful, we give those patterns reality. This is similar to what the philosopher Kierkegaard said, "If you name me, you negate me." By naming things, we give them form, but we also limit them. Our minds are always creating labels, but these labels don't capture the full beauty of what something really is. The universe is limitless, and so are we. Energy in the stillness. The power of consciousness. Some of the most brilliant thinkers, like Albert Einstein and Richard Feynman, discovered that even in empty space there is immense energy. Feynman once said that a single cubic meter of space has enough energy to boil all the oceans. This energy isn't something we see directly. It's in the stillness, the space between things. In ancient Buddhist teachings, they speak of tiny particles called kalapas that arise and pass away trillions of times every second. This is like a frame in a movie, creating the illusion of continuous reality. When our consciousness becomes perfectly still, we start to see through this illusion and realize that all of reality is connected through vibration. Nada Brahma, the universe is sound. The ancient phrase Nada Brahma, the universe is sound, captures this truth. Everything in existence is like a giant symphony with each of us playing a part. Just as a musician can't be separated from the music, the universe can't be separated from the vibration that creates it. In Hindu teachings, Brahma is both the creator and the creation. In other words, the artist and the art are one and the same. The Akashic Field and Universal Connection. Many ancient teachings speak of an Akashic Field or Akashic Records, a place where all information, past, present and future, is stored. This field is like the ultimate library where everything that ever was and ever will be exists as pure vibration. We too are part of this field, constantly exchanging energy and information. Imagine a tree. It drinks in sunlight, air and water. All these energies flow in and out of the tree. When we look at the world without labeling it, we start to see this interconnected reality. The tree, the sky, the earth, they aren't separate things. They're all part of a single vibrating universe. Akasha as the essence of life. In many indigenous cultures, it's said that everything has a spirit or soul. This is another way of saying everything is connected to one vibratory source, Akasha. Every person, every rock, every particle is connected to this energy. It's not something happening around us, it's happening through us and as us. Each of us is the you in the universe, the eyes through which creation sees itself. Science meets spirit, the God particle. Modern science is getting closer to understanding this idea. At CERN, scientists found something called the Higgs boson, also known as the God particle. It's an invisible field that fills the universe and gives mass to particles. Far from solving all mysteries, the discovery of the Higgs boson opened up even more questions about the nature of reality. Conclusion. The journey of understanding. In the end, Akasha, the field of vibration, is not just an idea, it's a way of seeing and being in the world. This interconnected universe isn't something to believe in, it's something to experience. By stilling our minds and opening our hearts, we begin to see ourselves not as separate beings, but as part of one grand, vibrating cosmos. This is the 91st production of Shah Noveen's channel. This video was researched, scripted and produced by Shah Noveen. Please support this channel so Shah Noveen can continue his work. Smash the subscribe, like and notification tabs. We love to read your comments. See you in our next Our Universe Inside Out Part 2.